Hi, this is Jody Colegrove with Quantum Techniques, the most comprehensive diagnostic form of energy medicine in the world today. I work with people all over the world to help them understand why they may not be healing or what's going on with their health and what they can do about it. And I'm always aware of kind of what's happening in my environment and things I can learn about. And one thing that I just watched, what I thought was really neat, is that Dr. Perlmutter, David Perlmutter, has written some great books. And he does a lot of programming on PBS or public television. And so you can look at that in your own neighbor area if they have that. But he did a session on the whole life plan, and he really had some great points, so I wanted to share them with you. We want to increase the amount of fat that we eat in our diets, and we want to decrease the amount of carbs. And when we find that we do that, then we can have 40% less Alzheimer's risk, and that's something that the Mayo Clinic has actually studied and researched. Vegetables that are really helpful to add to your diet are jicama, dandelion greens, onions, garlic, and leeks. So those are things I'm going to be working on adding to my diet. There's this big study about epigenetics, okay? And so what is that? So he's kind of helped to break it down a little bit. And he says epigenetics is the study of how our simple life study, I'll get it, bear with me. Epigenetics is the study of how simple lifestyle choices affect gene performance. Now, I had to go back and make sure I said that correctly, so let me say it again because it's really important. The study of how simple lifestyle choices affect gene performance. All right? And so, there's this whole, elasticity, how whether our brain can be grown and things like that. And it really does find that we do have, and I'm saying the word wrong, but we're able to change our brain and grow our brain and move in different areas. And that really helps our whole lifestyle and how we live and our disease load and our genetics and DNA and all that kind of stuff. It's all wrapped up. And so it's really important that the kind of lifestyle choices that we make are really towards health and not the other way around. So he says, what kind of lifestyle choices can change our epigenetics? So here's his list. Food choices, exercise, decrease sugar, increase fiber, and take a DHA supplement. All right. Now, here's something I thought was very interesting. They said that water with chlorine kills bacteria. And when I got my puppy, they said the most thing that you could do is to try to feed her not water that has chlorine in it. And because I had a dog that passed away from cancer, I was really wanting to make sure I did my best to do that. And so that just really kind of made me alert that, hey, we really shouldn't be drinking water with chlorine. And so it's really important not to do that. So that's why it's important to find water filters that we can filter out that if that's in your area. Good supplements that he suggests to have is magnesium, DHEA, which has omega-3, so that combination. And then one that he recommends that I haven't tried yet is a coffee fruit extract called BDNF. And he says, and I got to read it again here, that it's a growth factor that helps brain health and reinstatement to the brain, or makes it more resilient. That is, my spelling is not so great. So resilient, it helps the brain be more resilient to damage and helps grow new brain cells. That's why I watered it down. I thought it was really important. So those are just some things that kind of is on the cusp of what he's studying and his new books. And so he's a really good resource for you, for your health. And so we highly recommend it, and we really love what he has to say. And so all those things, those supplements, we can test with Quantum Techniques to find out what you're deficient in, what you should be adding to your life, whether there's that particular supplement may not be good for you. And that sometimes can be the case. So that's why it's great to muscle test everything that goes into your body and it gets on your body and things like that. So visit quantumtechniques.com and request a session request from me, and we can go through kind of what would be healthier for you to eat and to put on your body so that you can have the best life ever and have great epigenetics. All right, blessings.